What is up, YouTube? Today we've got a review from MVP. They sent us another disc and it was awesome. Thanks for sending it to us. What are we looking at?
We've got the Teleport. Yes, this is a new disc to 2017 and it's a high-speed driver.
The Teleport. This is also kind of domey. The rim is very wide on this, pretty flat, like a pretty consistent slope that whole way. Not super deep either, like any driver, but you can see that rim is pretty wide. All right, so the Teleport. It is a very fast disc. It's a little more stable than I was expecting. I don't know why, since the rim is so big. You can tell it's really fast. When I threw it flat, it just was very straight, and then it had a very predictable fade at the end.
Yes, it's very, very fast, like he said. It gets out there really quick. Flat, it's just going to hold, maybe do a little bit of movement to the right and fade. It's pretty dependable in the winds as well. On an Anheuser, it's just going to hold. I wasn't pulling that great with an Anheuser shot, so it fades really hard. Like, it just slows down and fades really hard at the end.
Yeah, you could tell there. I hyzered mine a little bit, and it kind of flipped up a little bit and rode straight. But for my arm speed, it really wasn't, like, I wasn't getting any S out of it if I threw it flat, and it kind of stood up on the hyzer. When I threw the Annie, it held the Annie for a little while, but it ended up dumping out pretty hard.
Yeah, this, for our arm speeds, we just can't get it to the speed 14, so when we put it on an Anheuser, instead of getting that max distance throw, it just kind of fizzles out.
Yeah.
I mean, it really... So for long distance drives, this is great, I think, for someone who mashes.
Yeah.
I think it'd work really well for max distance. I mean, even for our arm speeds, it's really dependable driver. So I guess anyone could use it, just depends on what you want to use it for.
Yeah. What about forehand? How was it for your forehand?
Great. It felt pretty good in my hand. It's got a wide rim, so sometimes it just... I like to throw speed 12s. 9 to 12 is usually like a sweet spot for my forehand. Anything above, it's not coming out great. But it flipped up to flat, as you could tell, and it fades out dependably.
Yeah, so I threw it overhand, and it just... I don't know if I wasn't getting it fast enough with the overhand, but it just didn't hold that pan for very long. It kind of flipped over quickly. So you could use it. It just depends on what you're going to use it for. If you're using it for max distance, I guess if you can absolutely crush your overhand shots, then this might work for you. But for me, it was not good. There's the slower discs, like I throw the Force. That's my distance overhand shot, and it's a little bit slower, a little bit more comfortable in my hand, and I can get a lot more distance out of that.
But for the dependable distance drives, that's a good addition to the MVP lineup.
Yeah.
A lot of companies are coming out with that high-speed, long bombing disc. That seems to be like the crazy fad right now. And MVP, they did a really good job with this disc. I mean,
yeah, so you could... Someone with our arm speed, this would be something good that you can throw. That day we were thrown into some pretty decent headwind, and I had no doubts that this was just gonna go pretty straight. It was not gonna turn over on me. So if you're looking for that kind of a spot and this feels good in your hand, if you like those wider rim discs, then this would be great for that spot, because it's not gonna turn over. If you've got similar arm speeds to us, it's not going to turn over. It's going to fade out for you. So if you're looking for something like that, this could work for you. A distance forehand, like you said.
Yeah. Really workable disc.
Yeah, the dependable forehand, that would work for you. So, again, thank you, MVP. This was fun throwing. Like, comment, subscribe, check us out on the Twitter, check us out on the Instagram. Check us out on the Facebook.
And I think we're out.
See ya.